Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So if you've just recently purchased a DJI Neo, I'm going to show you a few accessories you may want to consider for it. So the first item here is a front camera protector. This allows the camera to be protected in case of a front impact, and that can become especially useful if you're using the Neo for tracking. And what I really like about this one is that it just clips right on the front and it's held on by friction, so you don't have to screw anything in or attach anything permanently. As you can see there, it's going to give you a little bit extra protection if it bumps into a tree or a wall while it's tracking you. It's nice that it comes off so easy, because that way if you're going to be flying and you don't want to have it on there, you can add it or take it off as needed. It's fairly inexpensive, so something you might want to consider just to give the camera a little extra protection. Now the next two items here are duck guards. And these are actually quite different. On this side here, we have some floating ones. So when attached, if your DJI Neo happens to go into the water, this will keep it afloat so you can retrieve it and send it back for repairs or replacement if needed. These ones here are a little bit more minimal and will just add a little extra protection. Now, I must say that the DJI Neo is probably one of the most durable drones that DJI has built. This thing can withstand quite a few impacts, even from a great height. So an accessory like this probably isn't going to make all that much difference. But one nice thing is that it is going to add some nice bright color to the drone in the event of a crash. It'll make it a little bit easier to see. I actually lost mine up in a tree last summer, or last fall, I guess it was. And just due to the color, it took me about half an hour to finally spot it. When you have a bright color like this, it will make it much more visible. As mentioned with this set here, it will keep your Neo afloat. They go on quite easily. They just clip on there like that. Now these foam ones here, the ones that keep the drone afloat, are going to add a little bit of extra weight. The drone flies perfectly fine with them on, but it may not be quite as agile. So perhaps if you're flying at FPV style, you may not want to have them on. And this style here is going to be a little more minimal. It's not really going to affect the flight performance at all. Both offer some nice color that will help perhaps make the drone a little bit more visible if you happen to crash it. Now, another accessory you may want to consider, especially if you just want to add some color to the drone to make it more visible in the event of a crash, but you don't want to add any extra weight or bulk to the drone. These propeller guards, these are third-party propeller guards, very similar to the ones that come default on the Neo. You just simply remove the old ones and the new ones just clip right in. These won't adjust the weight of the drone, but it is going to make it quite a bit more visible in the event of a crash. Now the last thing you may want to consider is a little case for it. Now this case is designed if you're going to be using the Neo autonomously without a controller and you don't want to bring a big bulky case along with you. As you can see when we open it up here, it has a spot for 2 extra batteries plus a battery in the drone, so you can carry a total of 3 batteries. The batteries just fit down in the bottom and the drone just sits there on the top. And even if you have the bulkier bumpers on, it will fit down inside there and close up. So yeah, folks, a few simple, inexpensive accessories that you may want to consider for your DJI Neo. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and found it had value. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.